This week is all about Instagram Reels and getting more views on your content. So this week I changed up 3 strategies that I wanted to share with you in order to maybe help you out getting a little bit more content out there and a little bit more views on that content. Realistically, we know the platform wants more video content. Reels is a great place to grow. So therefore, I wanted to give you the 3 tips that I changed up this week for 4 pieces of content that got 11,000 views. So the first thing that I changed up this week was my process for filming, editing, and uploading to Instagram Reels. So up until this week, what I would do is film, edit, and upload all in the same day. The benefit of this is, of course, that I have a piece of content that I've made that day and it's uploaded, so I could realistically do this daily, but there's always this feeling of time crunch when you have to upload something the same day that you're actually filming it and editing it. So instead what I did is actually changed up my upload time. So I would film it, edit it, and then do the upload the next day at about 6 p.m. And then what I did was followed suit on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, giving me a piece of content for every day that I didn't feel like was necessarily time crunched into having to do it all in the same day, and I still got a piece of content out with only missing Monday. Now for me this was super nice because I didn't have to post at like 10 or 11 or 12 at night, which for me predominantly hasn't given me a whole lot of views realistically. So I think it's really good that you get a little bit more time to hold on to that content, but still don't feel like you're missing out on that golden window of posting. Now, the second thing that I changed up this week was basically trying to create a uniform look for my new content as far as Instagram Reels goes. So up until this point, I would basically upload a random piece of content that might look different from everything else that's posted up to that point in order to kind of like broaden out and touch a lot of different networks that hopefully would see the content, like it, and possibly follow based on what they saw. Now, the idea here is the fact that not only do I want to be able to reach out and get a lot of networks, but I also want to keep the people entertained that chose to follow me. So if you followed me, hopefully that would mean that you liked whatever that piece of content was. So hopefully I can recreate it different ways multiple times to keep you entertained and keep you following me. So realistically, this week wasn't just about getting new followers, but also keeping the ones that I have engaged in whatever the content was. Which leads us into the third thing that I changed up this week that I think I've done a little bit in the past, but I really wanted to hone in on it. But for me, I don't do everything to my feed that I post to Reels, but every once in a while I will take whatever I think is going to be the best one and then post it to my feed. This could be like a day where you don't have a lot of good footage or good like photos or anything to share with your audience, but you want to stay relevant and you want to make sure that you're consistently posting as far as your feed and your grid goes. So I think posting to your feed when you add to Reels, do it sometimes, don't do it all the time, because you also don't want to like over post to your grid when realistically they all might look the same, especially if you batch post a lot of your TikToks or your Reels in this case. Keep that in mind. I don't know if that's like a big point or not, but that's something I thought about this week as well. But those are my ideas for this week, talking about Instagram Reels and some things that I really wanted to change up and see if they worked. Like I said, this has been one of the most productive, most viewed kind of content weeks that I've had on Instagram Reels, so I wanted to share them with you and also document them for myself, because sometimes I forget like different things that I tried one week, so it's also kind of like a self-documentary in this case. But I wanted to give them to you too, because I think if you're not doing this, maybe this is something to think about, or maybe implement 1 or 2 of these steps into your next TikTok or your next Reel or whatever. I think realistically, it's something to try out. Hopefully, if this works out for you, you will let me know down below in the comments. And if it doesn't, also leave me a comment. Let me know, tweet the deets, let me know everything down below in the comments section. Also, while you're down there, hopefully you'll check out my links for Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and you can send me all your favorite memes or your content or your details there as well. Hopefully you'll send me everything. I would love to talk to you guys, so let me know everything. And beyond all of that, I'm going to hit you with a typical peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one.